Hello guys, I am going to show you guys what fruit is this, and this one we found them in the, maybe we do like that so you can see me hopefully. Very dark still, I hope it is okay for you. Anyway, this is the apple is called vu sơ in Vietnamese. So I found this quite interesting, so I'm going to give this a try. Let me see if I can get hold of my tripod, my stuff, so that you guys have a better version. How this the lighting in this room is really bad, so I'm going to try my best to give you the best experience, right? So I'm going to use my ring light so you can see me here better, right? So this is vu sơ in Vietnamese words. In America, I think you call this as a star apple. So I saw somebody sold this at the app at the market, so I thought maybe I'll just Google and find out what this is because I'm really curious about this fruit. It said that it is also called the milk apple. So I'm going to try it and tell you guys how it tastes like. Does it really taste like milk, or is this just, the to create the curiosity? So how do I find? I by the way, I bought this at the supermarket because I try to find them at the local market here, But the thing is that I do not know how to ask them, and there's no words in those markets. So I thought, okay, it's better I find them in the supermarket, then I could see what word is that. So I use the Google camera to screenshot it, and then I know, okay, this is the right one, this is the one that I've been looking for. So there are, this size is considered quite small. There are bigger one, but I didn't want to buy the big one because first of all, I think I bought some other fruit before, and then I realized, oh, it was not that nice, and then I regretted it. So I just buy one for demonstration and just for testing. Hopefully disappoint me. This apple is actually quite heavy. I don't know how much. A lot of people told me that this apple, this milk apple, tastes like milk, and also it's very creamy. That's why I'm so curious. So I saw one YouTube guy, he just removed these stems, and then he squeezed the juice out from the fruit. But before you do that, this fruit I noticed is quite firm. They say that the best one is to get one that is soft. So if it is not soft, this one I think is quite soft inside. If you can feel it, right? It's a bit soft. So they say that you have to like massage it like that so that it will give you a more jelly-like texture. So I'm going to see how this tastes like. I'm really curious because I like to taste something, try something new, and I'm very adventurous. I like to try new stuff. So now that I'm in Vietnam, I have the opportunity to try a lot of things. If you have tried this, let me know, all right? Do you like this, or have you ever seen this before? In English, it's called star apple, but I don't know. No, it's there are other words. You see now, it's like starting to be a bit, soft now. It's that like those water, how do you call it? The balloon. Yeah? So you just want to just massage it a bit. Because they say that if you massage it, then it's much easier and it's much tastier. And hopefully you can chew the stems on top and see if I can get the juice out from there. Ooh, my God, there's already juice coming out from here. Did you see that? Oh my God. Okay, let me just squeeze it. They say you have to squeeze it and then you taste and see if it tastes like milk. Oh my God. It's really sweet. Oh. Mmm. My God. Did you see? It's really, let me just tell you, oh my God, it's so sweet. Oh, LG. It's like, it tastes like, you know, it tastes like, not exactly milk, but you know, a yogurt that is sweet yogurt. You see, there's so much milk coming out from that. And now I know why they call that the sweet. Oh my God. It's really, really tasty and it's really sweet. I didn't expect this to be like so sweet. It's like candy, you know? Oh my God, so there's so much milk coming out. Oh dear. It's delicious. LG, you want to give it a try? See what LG think about that. I'm going to just squeeze a little bit more and get him to taste. Put on a shirt or what? He's not wearing any pants. He's just wearing his underwear.
Yeah, underwear.
Okay, now taste this. Is it taste nice? Wait, let me squeeze it more. Suck it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you suck it?
Mm-hmm.
How does it taste like? Tastes very sweet, right?
Yeah, very sweet.
Yeah, you see, more. Oh, this is my favorite now. This is going to be my favorite fruit. LG, what going to put on your clothes? Can I do like that? He's going to bed. So, actually, we wanted to do a live stream, you know, but you know, the food that I ate earlier on, I think it was like 2 days ago, the Vietnamese food. I love it so much. And today we've been walking a lot in the city. I think we make, how many steps did we make today? We have 24,000 steps today. I love this. And I cannot wait to try, open this up and just see. So they say that you have to like use your fingernail or you use a knife. So I'm gonna try and use my fingernail and just peel this off and see how this look like. All right. Oh my God! It seems like there is a milky texture of like a jelly-like. Oh my God! So interesting. This is so interesting. Let me see. Okay, you have to use a spoon. Let me get a spoon. I'll get a spoon. I have 2 spoons. Alright, I have 2 spoons. I like this spoon. This is a Thailand spoon. It's very sharp. This is the one from the hotel. Maybe I'll try to use this one. You see this, there is like a layer. You can see there's a layer. And they say that this layer, this green layer, not supposed to eat them. So you only want to eat the like the jelly like kind of texture. Don't know whether you can see. Let's see if you can see it nice properly. Can you see it? This light is not strong enough. Let me see if I can high increase the light a bit. Now it's better. So this is how it looked like. So I'm going to take the meat out. They said you have to gently scrape it. And then the surface here, you don't eat them. You only eat the jelly-like surface, which I'm going to try and see how this tastes like. My God, This is really, really good. They call this the milk fruit or milk apple. Um, I just find that it's so creamy. Look at how creamy it is. How creamy is that? Can you guys see? It's sweet. I didn't expect this fruit to be so sweet. Like candy almost. Like almost too sweet. Mm. Mm. This is really good. I'm going to just take another layer and see if I can scrape out more. I won't say that this is a jelly-like kind of texture. Mm. Definitely my kind of fruit. I think I'm going to buy this when I go to the supermarket if I see them. Because some fruit, not every fruit store have this. Alright, and I don't know how far in we can go in. But this is how far um, I got, right? So it's about 1 centimeters in terms of, and then you can see. Let me try and scrape a little bit more because this one tastes really good. Let's see if it's still good. So as you dig in a bit more, it is not as sweet, but I think it's still edible. Right, it's still very, very creamy. And for this part, oh my god, the milk is still coming out. That's why they call this the milk. Okay, for this part, you see this like a department whole section, right? Different section. So what you do is that you take out the whole thing using the spoon, and then there is seed inside this thing. So you don't want to eat the seed. Oh my god, this is so good. I didn't expect this to be so good. Okay. Now the milk is like, it's very choose. It's very, how do I call it? It's very um, soft, thick, juicy. All right, it's very juicy, uh, and it's quite refreshing at the same time. I'm gonna try and see how many seed I can get out of this. The seed look like this. Not allowed, not supposed to eat them. And I wonder if I can bring this to Sweden and plant it now in Sweden. But I don't think so. It will work in Sweden, because this is a tropical fruit, so it will definitely just grow here. Look at that. I think there is quite a few seeds inside here. So I see one guy, he did a fake YouTube. He just put the whole thing in, and then after that he just throw out all the seed. Is like expert in eating, but then just enjoy, take the time to just feel the texture. On this part, I would say it's a little bit jelly-like, not to the extent you feel like it's wobbly or slimy. No, it's like, I won't call this jelly also, because let me just taste again and tell you. Maybe people say that it's jelly like, but I don't say this a jelly like, but I would say that this is like, is a very ripe, maybe kiwi, but not kiwi is not sweet, right? But this is really sweet. Mm. Some of the seeds are very big. Let me show you how big is the seed. So you don't eat the seed. So if you are living in what do you call that, in Asia, maybe you can bring this back. If you're a Singaporean, you can bring this back. I think it would definitely grow very well in Singapore because Singapore is very hot. Mm. You probably wonder how much is this, right? I think at the supermarket, that supermarket is a slightly high-end supermarket. So I think it's about 75,000 dong for 1 kilo. So I just took one, the smallest one they got, just for me to try. And I really regret not buying more because this is really, really good. I think sometimes I'm not say that the soup, the, oh look how creamy is this. Look how creamy is this. Ah, mm, mm, I love it. Maybe I'll just turn the camera so you can see it also, right? This is how it look like if I had give you a better light. So you have to scrap this one. You don't eat this part. You only eat the inside, right? And then this is how the seed look like. This is how the seed look like. So, and it's really creamy. I'm so surprised. That's why they call them the milk. For in Vietnam, if you can find this, try this because this is a really good experience. I enjoy this very much. Um, and let me share with you one experience, okay? When I bought fruit, I think some Vietnamese auntie at the store, they tends to like look at me and they thought that I'm a Vietnamese and then they start talking. Just like yesterday when we were in the restaurant trying to order food, and I didn't notice there are two types of menu. One is local and one is for the foreigner. So the foreigner one, they have indicate English, but I compared the price, it's exactly the same thing. The local price is cheaper compared to the foreigner. The same thing when I noticed also when I went to the um, on the market, the wet market, and we bought some eggs from two very old lady. We thought that it will be nice to like support them. So we bought the egg. I think it was like very small eggs, very small. I've never seen such a small egg before. So she charged us like 6 8 for, how much was it, 25, right? Yeah, I think she charged us like 6, very small egg. And then after that, I went to the supermarket and then I saw like almost the same small eggs, but some are bigger. The bigger one, I think, if I'm not wrong, half a dozen. The big one cost around 25 too, you know. And then I start to wonder, maybe she tried to um, not scam us, but she see that we are tourists and we probably don't understand or don't never compare the price. I think when you shop, you somehow you look around, and then sometimes I don't know. I just felt like that, like when you come to, uh, if I were to come, because a lot of them thought that I'm Vietnamese, so they speak to me in Vietnamese. Maybe I should learn a few words, like how to talk to them when I want to buy something, and ask them for the price. Then maybe they will give me a local price, because LG was with me all the time. So he saw they saw that I'm not local, so they judge up the price. This is what I think, because yeah, you can see it's quite obvious, like they when they look at you, they are like extra friendly, or maybe they, I mean, most of them, they are very friendly, I would say. But if you can negotiate the price, do that, because sometimes you don't want to be a sucker, right? But if the thing is like really cheap, then why just treat it as as a charity, maybe, to support the local. mm, I'm done with this. It's so good. I'm going to buy this for sure. And I know there is a lot of other fruit. So if you guys are interested and want me to do like a demo like this, let me know. Okay, I happily try out fruits. I know there's one is called the custard apple. That one I tried that before when I was young, because we have a tree. We have a tree in our home, our backyard, that grow this. So I would like to do like maybe a demo on that also. But there are a few more fruits that I never seen before, and I think it's really interesting to just try it out, do a live stream, and give you guys my frank or honest opinion. uh, Rating this, I think I would give this, out of surprise, 5 out of 5, because I didn't expect this is so tasty, and quite an experience. So I bet I just have to throw them away. In some ways, you can't eat the inside because it's quite thick. So let me tell you what I've been doing today. We've been walking uh, in the city, and I think me and LG, we literally cover most part of Da Nang, because we want to see like potential place to stay in Da Nang. As somebody, we are not planning to stay here like forever, or for 1 year or 6 months. We are planning to stay here just for maximum 90 days, or a 3-month visa. This trip, we are staying here for 80 days, and we still have around, maybe, I don't know, 70 days, 60 days to go. So it's 2 months to go, and I'm really, really um, interested to explore this place. And me and LG, we like to walk, and I feel like this has become our routine. Especially this week, we've been walking a lot. We walk from, if you look at Danang Bridge, right? All the 4 bridge. I think we have covered 1, 2, 3. I think we have covered 3 bridges, yeah? At least.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have covered 4 bridges. So we like to walk. I think today and yesterday we walked like the whole day. The reason why we do that is because there's no point to go to the beach. So we thought, okay, must well go to city, and always bring along like something like an umbrella or a raincoat. But umbrella is more like a breeze, because umbrella is smaller, a little bit heavier compared to maybe those plastic raincoat. But it's still better, because plastic raincoat you have to put on, put off, and then sometimes the rain just come like a certain part, 1-2 minutes, and then after that it's gone again. So I think with the umbrella, it's like open up and then you start to walk. So we've been walking like for the whole day today. Yesterday we took the bike. We went to Hoi An and we went to Marble Mountain. We didn't really do so much walking, but the day before that we did a lot of walking. And I think it's good when you travel. I think people say, "Oh, take the bike," but then sometimes we feel like when we took the bike, we don't see so much. But when you walk, because our style is like that, we walk and then, especially in those smaller street, it's very interesting to see, like, how people do business, how the way they live, how the temple look like. We went into a few temples and take a look, took some pictures. And I think this is like, the local experience. It's really, really unique, that kind of experience. I think, we don't go for package, those car chat, car chartered, chartered tour, chartered tour. Yeah. So we like to explore the place like a local people, And I think from that kind of experience, you could gain a lot of experience. Like, you see how people live, and then you start to realize, and then talk to the local if it's possible. We spoke to our receptionist this morning, and it's really eye-opening, to just speak to them and try to, especially people who can speak in English, so they could more or less give you an idea what life is like, how much they're earning, so on and so forth. So I hope you too find this interesting, and I am going to do like some live streaming. Hopefully I can find out more information from local, what they do for free time, where they like to hang out, their local gym, like their local place for local people. Because I think tourist place is like, I'm not saying they are expensive, but the kind of experience is so different. When I'm in Antuang, I felt like I'm in Sweden, because I see European, I see only foreigner there. But when I stay in Suntra, even though there are a lot of tourists here, but this place is a combination of both local and tourists. So the place that we go to the local wet market. We shop at the local provision shop. We go to like the real wet market to buy stuff. So I think everybody is so different. Maybe this is not your kind of travel interest, but I think we should give this a try. You never know what you might experience, because whenever I see like those tour bus, those Korean, they bring a lot of Korean tourists with those big buses, and they were like letting them go. They don't have they don't have the independence. You don't. I don't think so. They learn so much about how local people live. They come here. I think what I felt is that local people, they look at tourists as tourists, but we don't look at local people. I mean, I hope that they don't look at us as some tourists, because I think we are here to learn. When we travel, I feel like you not only enjoy the place, the cheap hotel, the cheap food, but also to learn about the lifestyle, the how people manage their daily life here. And that will be like a good knowledge for us to bring home with us, so that when we come home, we'll have a wider perspective. We will have more respect for people in Vietnam, and we will understand how they struggle with their everyday life. They may be looking very carefree, but then if you start to analyze, because I couldn't get my head off when my receptionist in the hotel told me that they were like making like 7 million dong a month, and they are working on shift. So that is like, to me, it's like mind-blowing, ridiculously. And it just made me think a lot. And I asked her, I said, if you come to Sweden, you could probably earn, maybe 5 times, 10 times more than what you're earning. But, but her thought is like, oh, it's very difficult, because for us to go abroad, we're going to miss our family. And I totally agree, because I think that if I were to be a Vietnamese, I would feel very frightened to move abroad alone. But if you move with somebody else, or if you have a family that is there, it's totally different. But I wouldn't trade Vietnam's with Sweden, because that's the reason why we are here. For the winter is too long. I'm not saying, I'm not trashing Sweden, but I just feel like the winter is too long for me, being a Singaporean. And not just being a Singaporean, in fact, I have people, even the local Swede, they was like complaining, they feel like the winter are too long and too cold sometimes. There's not so much to do, it's quite boring. So that's why we are here in Da Nang, hoping that we could learn something, not just have enjoying ourselves, but learn something. I hope this makes sense. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Would you try this fruit? My questions to you. And if you haven't subscribed, do that. Make sure you put a notification bell on. And also check out my playlist. If you are watching this, it's because you are curious about Vietnam, or you are curious about this fruit. By the way, this fruit has also many health benefit, because me and LG, we were suffering from this sore throat, right? And I heard that these fruits can help to soothe the throat, and it has a lot of vitamin C, and it has a lot of antioxidants. So, and it also has a few other benefits. So I hope you go and check out my video description, because I've written everything down, so you too know, when you buy the fruit, you know what it is for. And also check out my playlist. I have 3 different playlists. Now I think I have 5, because I have visited Hanoi, no, not Hanoi, Hoi An yesterday. So I have now 5 playlists for Vietnam. That is a playlist for what to do in Da Nang, what to eat in Da Nang, and Da Nang travel tips. And for Hoi An, I only have what to eat in Hoi An, and what to do in Hoi An. So go and check that out. I've put them in the description, and I hope to see you in my next. All right, have a nice evening, and I'll see you in my next. Bye bye.